Today I'd like to tie for you a turkey and partridge wet fly. The hook I have in the vise is 2 extra long nymph hook. This is a size 8. You can tie it to size 16. I'm going to use black thread. Going to start out as usual behind the eye and put down a base of thread to the barb of the hook, holding that thread at 45-degree angle to ensure we get a good base down. And we're going to bring that all the way down. And we're going to stop right where the thread would hang at the barb. I'm going to remove that excess. First thing we're going to put on, I'm going to put on a rib. And I have a silver and gold rib. And I want this to be showing the gold side when I finish, so I'm going to tie it so I can see the silver side. And we're going to let that there. Now we're going to put in the tail, and the tail is going to be from the dark turkey tail feathers. We're going to have that tail the length of the hook shank. I'm going to use that natural curve to kind of have it curving up. Wrap that in right on top. And it didn't curve up on me. I'm going to take a wrap underneath. I'm going to remove this excess. I'm going to leave enough of that excess. I'm going to tie that all down to 1 eye length from behind the hook. Now I'm going to take a partridge feather and I'm going to tie this in right at the tail. And I'm going to secure that right up the hook shank. And secure that turkey all the way up there as we go. Now I am going to take olive silk and I'm going to tie that in at the front. Bring my thread back to 1 eye length. I'm going to wrap that olive silk going to wrap it back and then forward. When you reach the point of the hook, be careful that you don't nip any of that silk. Take that silk right to the rear. I caught some on there. Be careful, pull that back. And now I'm going to go forward. And this will make a little thicker of a body. And we're going to bring that right up to the front and tie that down. And remove the excess. Now I'm going to take the tinsel And I'm going to wrap that. Going to palmer it forward. And bring that right up to the end. And we're going to remove the excess. Now we're going to take that partridge. I'm going to pull all of the feathers to the one side. And we're going to palmer this up. And we're going to make bigger palmers than the tinsel. And you can stroke them towards the back as you go. And get them right up to the front. Going to tie them off. Now I have another partridge feather, and I'm going to tie this in by the butt. Remove the excess, and we're going to wrap this one right in place. Bring all the hackle to the one side. And we're going to tie that off. And remove that excess from the front. Stroke all of that back. And I'm going to clean up the head here a little bit, and I'm going to wrap back about 3 thread widths onto the partridge. Now we're going to take that molted turkey tail and we're going to size it up. We're going to touch the shank and slide it in and slide it out. And here we have one wing, and we do the same with another. Now we're going to take them. Since they're both on the same side, you can see how they're Xing out there. Lay them right over each other. And we're just going to stroke them and they will marry together. And we got them married together. We're going to measure them, and we want them to go halfway into the tail. Take a loose loop, pull it straight down, another loose loop, and then tighten on there, and your wings will be right on top. And now we're going to clean up the head. take our whip finish. Tighten that up. And it broke off. We're going to take head cement. And we're going to cover the head with the head cement. And here we have the partridge and turkey wet fly. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.